Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome everybody here again to day one of the London Festival of Railway Modelling and our second interview with Mr. Richard Proudman from Bachmann. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Lawrence. Great to see you again.
Well, great. Oh, it's always a pleasure to see you. Now, last year, of course, was quite a year for you. You walked away with a lot of awards, but since then, the stuff still kept on coming, hasn't it? What has been the highlight for you for the last 12 months?
Well, there's been a lot of highlights. We've had the narrow gauge range expanded with the Quarry Hunslets, the mainline Hunslets. We've had Graham Farish Class 90s arrive in 00 scale, the new 37, of course. Bully coaches have hit the shops. We've had the dancehall brake vans, a lot for the Southern modeller in 00.
I must be honest, in 00 you've been excellent, but you have brought back 009 modelling. You really have, and I think the two ranges of Hunslets, the Quarry Hunslets and the mainline Hunslets, have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, they've all gone down really well. A lot of Hunslets arriving in a short space of time. So
my wallet took a big caning, I must be honest.
Hopefully there's lots of Hunslet fans out there. It sure seems to be from the sales of those models, and seeing them on layouts now is a lovely thing to see them out earning their keep.
Now, then, of course, we moved to your Graham Farish brand.
Yes, yeah, so we've just recently released the box set celebrating 50 years of Graham Farish, and we've got lots of plans in store for the range over the next year and beyond, really.
And also, it's not necessarily well known, but you've also got the EFE line under your brand as well.
Yeah, so today we've got the Craven's RTs in our cabinet, which have been in gestation for a good few years. We've got the livery samples of those, which look very nice indeed. I think people will be glad to see some progress on the EFE front. And of course, we've got EFE Rail as well, which is bringing out the railway models to go alongside. Now,
the big thing for you, of course, is the Collectors Club. And I was looking at one of your banners earlier about a fantastic event you've got coming up at the Great Central later on in the year.
Yes, that's our Practically Perfect sale, the third one we've done now. Great Central is a lovely venue for us, being local to the railway, but it's also central in the country, so a lot of our members can get there. They can have a day out on the railway and not just come for the sale element, but a lot do just want to get the models that we've got on sale there.
Well, I've seen in the past, I've bought your Practically Perfect items when they were on more general sale, so I would recommend anybody that would like to get a real bargain to get involved in the Bachmann Collectors Club and then get to the Great Central Railway. Can you remind us of the date?
I think it's Sunday the 21st of May, Lawrence.
Sunday the 21st of May, a really good time in the year to go on a steam railway anyway, but the chance to buy Bachmann Practically Perfect items at fantastic prices, it has to be worth the do. Now, have you had any recent product launches? What's coming down the tracks for us next?
Ooh, put me on the spot there.
I know there's stock coming out all the time now, and of course you really have cut the lead time between announcements and the stuff arriving in the shops.
Yeah, exactly. We've been doing the British Railway announcements routine for a few years now. New models announced when they're basically ready to hit the shops, and within sort of a 3 or 4 month period they are there on the shelves, so it keeps people on their toes. Keeps the excitement going for ourselves as well. We've got products hitting the shelves all the time. We've still been releasing items that were announced before we implemented this policy, but they're all coming through now, and we'll soon be just concentrating on a quarterly routine of new announcements in the shops in the coming months, and it's proving really successful for us and our retailers, which is the most important thing.
Absolutely, the retailers are the keystone of this hobby. Now, the other thing, of course, the difference between a train set and a model railway is the scenics, and Woodland Scenics are doing live demonstrations here all through the weekend.
Yeah, we've got the pleasure of Paul Rice and Peter Marriott with us this weekend, two experts in their field, literally, when it comes to static grass and things, so people can go and get involved, make a tree, make a small diorama, and take that home with them today. A great interactive workshop, and Woodland Scenics offer so much. We can't show it all in one day, but the guys are doing the best to introduce anyone that's not familiar with Woodland Scenics or maybe a bit nervous about taking that step and doing the scenery, because it is the finishing touches, isn't it, on lots of model railways.
It's the difference between having that landscape with a railway in it rather than just the model train set.
Yeah, exactly. And the guys demonstrate it so well, and will make sure you get involved as well, because there's no alternative to just having a go yourself and really realising that you can do it.
Richard, it's been a real pleasure. I look forward to seeing you back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow when we have the BRM award ceremony, and I hope you have a successful year in this year's award ceremonies. I know you did last.
Thank you very much, Lawrence. Great to be here, and thanks for having us back.
It's a pleasure, Richard. Have another good year, and I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.